morning and welcome back to another video. In this video, as you can see, we're starting off at our pink light station, at our growth space. And as you can see, everything is growing really good. I think we have 1.5 months, if not 1 month later, since we have planted everything. Everything I'm pretty sure succeeded except of some 1 or 2 things, or some things have only 1 or 2 seeds, but everything looks really good and ready to go outside because today is a very good weather and they're big enough. As you can see, they're growing here and they're growing on top, so they're trying to hook on something. So that's a sign that they need to go outside. We really recommend those lights. They really work very well for us, and maybe we keep them over winter and grow some salads, but that's later on. Before I show you how everything has been growing, make sure to check down below our merch. It is out, I think, since yesterday or the day before. I don't know when the video is going up, but yeah, if you want one of those t-shirts, make sure to check it down below. And yeah, here we have our red long beans. They're growing very well, and I think most of them succeeded, not all of them, but quite a lot of them. Then we have some salads. Here we have pumpkins. I was actually concerned that they're not gonna grow because they came out quite late, but as you can see, they really speed up and grow faster than the cucumbers over here. Pumpkins, I'm scared we probably have to plant maybe 1 or 2 if we want to give some to the animals, because only 4 succeeded and it's already starting to grow downwards. I think we need to put them, no, pumpkins want to grow down, but cucumbers want to make them grow up. So those we need to, those are those are pickles. Then we have here paprikas. Those are paprikas. Then we have here chili, which is only 1 or 2 chilies, but it's okay. It's chilies, they're spicy, we don't want more of them. Here we have some yellow tomatoes, quite a lot of them. We need to split those don't go outside, we need to split them first. Then we have only like 2 or 3 rosemaries. It's a bit of a mess, thank you, give me space. Then we have also some more cucumbers here. In the back we have some more tomatoes, big tomatoes. Then we have cucumbers here. Then we have here cucumbers and here cucumbers. We probably want to maybe plant some more just so we can have more pickled ones. Then we have here cauliflower that needs to be split. Then we have here cabbage. And in the back we have some broccoli. It is out, but we also need to split it. That's going to be after we plant everything outside, and then we're going to split everything. Here we have watermelons and honey melons. We did not label, so we don't know which ones are the honey melons and which ones are the watermelons. It's okay, it's a surprise. Then we have more salads. All of those are salads. Then we have petersil over here. As far as I can see, it did not grow. Same thing with the strawberries. There's 2 strawberries. Out of all of them, there's 2 strawberries. Then we have also some oregano, one of our friends gave us, that needs to go outside. And then we also have, last but not least, some cherry tomatoes. Gonna have a lot of tomatoes, I can tell. We definitely have to split everything because it's becoming a bit of a jungle, and so they can grow fast because they don't have much space. But as I said, let's get started with planting the things that need to go outside. So we organized what is going outside and what stays up there. So we have 2 trays. So David was plowing this one because we're thinking to put here the beans and peas so they don't shadow too much the carrots and beetroots and the potatoes. And I was cleaning up and unweeding and I was pulling things off the ground and I found carrots. I don't know if those are from last year, what we didn't pull because we thought were like too tiny and they kept growing, or if they like froze in time and that's how they kept, because they start to regrow, as you can see. So, but this was like a very good carrot, so we could maybe leave some in the ground and see how that works. So I have like 50-50 because we finished our carrots and our carrots starting to become very gummy. So I don't know if that's maybe a better way of preserving them. We'll see. But those look like good carrots. They have a lot of roots, but this one we could eat.
They're trying to grow again.
Yes.
I think. Or they're grown from scratch now.
Or they're grown from flowers. We did not pay attention if they dropped flowers and they...
Dropped seeds, yeah.
Seeds, yeah, but I have no idea.
So it's the next day. We are back inside and we are gonna split all the things that have been pre-grown. So all the tomatoes, all kinds of tomatoes we have, and cabbage and cauliflower. Broccoli is not grown yet, and savory cabbage is not big enough yet. So those two will stay until they get a bit bigger, and then we're gonna split them. They're not so urgent to go out. It says around June they need to go out, May, June, but we have really cold May, so we are gonna plant them probably June. Same with the cabbages. Our neighbors still have cabbages out already. Ours are just a bit behind. I don't know, they're not growing so well. Maybe we didn't split them early enough. We're just learning still. But let's split everything and then we're gonna move on. Finally, we are done. It took forever. The tomatoes took nothing time. In theory, they were really quick. We went through them really fast. But the cabbages, they're so fragile. It took twice the time for half of the amount of cabbages and cauliflower. It took twice the amount of time as it took for tomatoes. It took us 1 hour to do cabbages, half an hour to do the tomatoes. So we're maybe a bit slow also, but it also is a really like a precise job. You don't want to break anything, bend anything, and it has to be done slowly. But yes, finally done. It's all separated. Hopefully they grow nice and big and we can get them out in 2 weeks or something, not longer than that. So everything can grow really big outside. Continue growing so it doesn't grow too big inside. We are using trays from cream and sweet cream and all these things that we have gathered through winter. And we're gonna reuse them probably next year, whatever doesn't break. And we are using some of the last year ones already. So yeah, that's why we have so many. We are collecting because you need many. And this is probably not enough also because we still have loads of things left, but we have no trays left. So we need to collect more. So they are really useful. Instead of buying specific planting trays, we're reusing these ones. Otherwise these would go to recycle. Instead they are being used like this and then they go recycle. So they have 2 purposes in theory.
Yeah, and hopefully long, yeah, as you said, they don't break. And we have done holes on the bottom.
Yeah.
And we have marked with different kind of colors, so we can always do in different places the color. I have written down the color, so
yeah,
hope that works.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.
Are you gonna give us tomatoes? Tomatoes?
If the weather improves.